Very good evening to one and all. Our esteemed guests are here in the webinar now. They are connected virtually. We are really thankful to all the esteemed guests. Now I request all our members and participants through Zoom and YouTube to stand for the honor of guest. Program Savdhan. Salute. जैसे थे. Again I request to stand for BSG prayer. Program सावधान. प्रार्थना शुरू.
दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना. दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना. हमारे ज्ञान में आओ प्रभु, आँखों में बस जाओ. अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना. बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा, दिलों में प्रेम का सागर. हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना. हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा. सदा ईमान हो सेवा, वो सेवक चर बना देना. वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना. वतन पर जान फिदा करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना. दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना. दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना.
Good evening, everyone. Greetings for the day. This is Ritik Sharma along with Ritika Sharma, your host and host of this webinar. We are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change and the last generation that can do something about it. Let's begin this day 2 of national level webinar to observe the International Day of Peace. I am honored to invite a man of knowledge, a man of vision, Mr. Arup Sarkar sir, Deputy Director of Scouts Boy Program, for delivering the welcome address and keynotes. The stage is all yours, sir.
Thank you, Ritik. Very good evening to one and all. Honorable Chief Guest, dear members of the Bharat Scouts and Guides, officials of Bharat Scouts and Guides, officials from UNICEF, joining through webinar and YouTube. A very warm and heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you as we gathered here on this auspicious occasion of the International Day of Peace 2023. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we embark on day 2 of our 3 days webinar series themed Action for Peace, our ambition for the global goals. Before we proceed further, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to all the participants and peace heroes who have joined us today from different corners of our nation. Your presence here signifies your commitment to peace and your eagerness to be a catalyst for positive change. We are deeply honored to have with us our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Prabhat Kumar, IAS retired State Chief Commissioner of Uttar Pradesh State Bharat Scouts and Guides. Dr. Kumar has exemplified outstanding leadership and dedication to the cause of scouting and guiding. His presence here today is a testament to the significance of our mission, and we look forward to these insights and guidance throughout this session. I welcome our beloved director, Dr. Rajkumar Kaushik ji, to this webinar. Sir, your presence in today's webinar means a lot for us. I must extend a warm welcome to our esteemed resource speaker, Ms. Monica Maurya, Social and Behavioral Change Officer from UNICEF Madhya Pradesh, and Mr. Narendra Singh Chauhan, Water Sanitation Hygiene Officer, UNICEF Madhya Pradesh. Your expertise and experience in the field of climate change are invaluable, and we eagerly anticipate the wisdom you will share with us during the preliminary session. I also welcome Sri Amarbi Chetri, Joint Director of Scouts Program and Training, who is the backbone of this event. I proudly welcome our Joint Director of Guides Program and Training, Srimati Darshana Pavaskar Madam, in today's webinar, along with my other colleagues of the national headquarters. The theme of today's session, role of young people in climate change, in particularly relevant in our world today, where the challenges of climate change are ever present. Our young scouts and guides have the potential to be powerful agents of change, and it is through such discussions that we empower them to make meaningful actions towards a more sustainable and peaceful future. As we progress through this program, I encourage each one of you to actively engage, ask questions, and share your thoughts. Let us make the most of this opportunity to learn and collaborate towards a better tomorrow. Once again, a welcome to all our distinguished guests, chief guests, speakers, and participants. Let us collectively work together, a work where peace and sustainability are not just ambition, but lived realities. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the warm welcome address and keynote. Now I would like to request our tech team for lighting the virtual lamp. And I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Prabhat Kumar, IAS, State Chief Commissioner, Uttar Pradesh State, for lighting the virtual camp and inauguration the webinar. Now I request Dr. Prabhat Kumar, sir, for the valuable words. Please, stage is yours, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Rajkumar Kaushik, Director of Bharat Scouts and Guides, other officials of the National Bharat Scouts and Guides, officials of all the state Scouts and Guides associations, all members of the Bharat Scouts and Guides, members from the UNICEF and other domestic and international organizations, and my dear young friends, rover, rangers, scout, guides, and cubs and bulbuls. At the very outset, let me thank the National Headquarters, the National Chief Commissioner, and the Director, Bharat Scout Guides, Bharat Scouts and Guides for having invited me here to share some of my thoughts with all those who are present here. Now it's the Day of International Peace, and the theme is Action for Peace. Now, before I talk something about the theme, let me talk two very important aspects of the Scouts and the Guides movement. The one is that the most important principle of the Bharat Scout and Guides or Scouts and Guides is think for others, duty towards others. I mean, it is the institution or a movement which always places others above self, which is the most important thing and which is the most important requirement of today if we wish to maintain the global peace. And the second important aspect is target group is the youth. Youth who can bring any change, any revolution. May it be the abolition of hunger, may it be the containment of worsening of environment, may it be the health. It is the youth which has all power to convert any wrong thing on the right path. And youth is the soul of Scouts and Guides movement. Now, as you may be aware, it is the youth who are going to become the decision makers tomorrow. And they are going to create a better world if we are able to inculcate in them whatever are the laws and principles of Scouts and Guides movement. Now, how can we bring peace in the world? How can the global peace be attained? It cannot be done without four things which are taken care of by the nations, by the UN organization. As you may be aware, the biggest international organization which is responsible for maintaining global peace is the UN organization, specifically the UN Security Council. Now, these four things, which are part of the Sustainable Development Goals also, is the freedom from hunger. There should not be even a single child who is undernourished. Education, let everybody be educated. Health, there should not be any illness which cannot be taken care of, and everybody is healthy. And finally, the environment, what we all talk about, the climate change. And you may be aware that this climate change has been brought about by us only. And this is our responsibility, that we don't leave a world to our children worse than in a condition, at least worse than in a condition than what we got from our ancestors. What I have gathered, that through the Scout movement, through the youth-led actions, through Messenger of Peace, huge works of community development have taken place, and more than 172 national Scouts associations have taken part in this movement of Messengers of Peace. You may be wondered to know the figure of more than 2.7 billion hours of community service, which has been done since 2010 by these organizations of scouts and guides all over the world. Let me remind you the recently concluded G20 summit in Delhi, and the theme was and is one earth, one family, and one future. It is easy to say this. It is easy to be said than to achieve it. Now, what should be done? Let me remind you a very important principle or doctrine of Panchshila, which our first Prime Minister, Mr. Nehru, propounded. And we also came into an agreement at that point in time with China. Unfortunately, it did not fructify. And the Panchshila doctrine is mutual respect for each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty, meaning thereby let no country invade the other country and adversely affect the sovereignty of that country. Mutual non-aggression. Number 3, mutual non-interference in each other's internal affairs. And the 4th principle is equality and the mutual respect. And last but not the least is the peaceful coexistence. Imagine if these 5 principles are observed by all the countries in the world, can you ever think of disturbance of peace anywhere in the world? The answer is no. So, dear friends, what I call upon you is to work to maintain these principles. How you can do that, which becomes important for the global peace, is in your family. Now, we have to understand the principles of scouts and guides, which always teaches us the friendship, equality, respect for nature, respect for other living creatures, friendship. If we are able to inculcate in you these principles, your family will be at peace. And if your family is at peace, the society will be at peace. And the society is at peace, the nation would be at peace. And if all nations are at peace, there is a global peace. So my request to all of you is to inculcate whatever are the laws and principles of the scout and guide movements. In fact, your every breath should speak of all these laws. And then only what has been said in Mahabharata, Yatho Dharma, Tatho Jaya. Where there is dharma, there would be victory, which is motto of, or which is logo of our Supreme Court of India also. But what is dharma? Because it's a very misnomer in terms of today's world. Large number of disturbance of peace takes place because of misinterpretation of dharma. In our dharma, what is dharma? Let me just recite a shloka. Dhriti chama, dame asteya, shaucham indriya nigraha, dhi vidya, satyam akrodh, dashakam dharma lakshanam. There are 10 lakshan, 10 features of our dharma. And what are those? Dhriti, the capacity or the power to bear good virtues, Shama to forgive, Dama to control your senses, non-stealing, asteya, cleanliness, internal and external, and detachment from worldly things, intellect, dhi, vidya, education, truth, satyam, akrodh, non-anger. These are 10 features or signs of our dharma. I would call upon you to bear these features or to inculcate these features in your daily life, in your thoughts. In fact, if these features, they flow from your thoughts, nothing would stop you to become messengers of peace. I think I have conveyed my views as to how to contribute individually, collectively, as a family, as a society, as a nation, in maintenance of global peace. I convey my very best wishes to each one of you and to all of you on this occasion of the International Day of Peace, and pray to Almighty to lead us to the path of such education, such learning, which brings about peace. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, amratoma mratyorma amratam gamaya. In the end, I wish, let everybody be happy. Let everybody be happy, healthy, which is said in our sloka in Sanskrit, Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, Sarve santu niramayah, Sarve bhadrani pashyanti, Sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukh bhag bhavet. In the end, I would like to thank all of you to patiently listening my talk and convey my gratitude to National Headquarters to giving me this opportunity to be present amongst you all through this webinar. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words and the knowledge you share with us. Thank you once again. Climate change is not something people get to choose, to believe or not it's happening. Now I would like to call our first resource person, Ms. Monica Maurya, Social and Behavior Change Officer, UNICEF, for the plenary session on the role of young people in climate change. She has over 18 years of experience as a social behavior development professional. She is certified P2P trainer on the use of ICT and trained on public health from CDC, Atlanta and Hopkins. She has started her journey in 2003 and joined UNICEF in 2010. She has a good understanding and experience in assessment strategies for climate change, Poshan, Anemia Mukt Bharat, hand wash with soap, menstrual hygiene management, and many other agendas. And now I would like to call our another resource speaker for the plenary session, Mr. Narendra Singh Chauhan. He is WASH officer at UNICEF. He has over 20 years of experience in fields where we have water sensitization, hygiene sector, and possess expertise in emergency response and climate change. Even he's worked with many government agencies. So the virtual stage is yours, Mr. Narendra Singh Chauhan and Madam Monica Maurya. Virtual platform is all yours.
The platform is all yours, ma'am and sir. But before this, I would like to request our tech team to bring something new for us.
Scouting friends all over the world. Create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. Love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. Start to change the world today. It's never too late, no matter where you are. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. Bring the love and live in harmony, in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference.
It's never too late. We are scouts and the messengers of peace. Now, I would like to call upon Ms. Monica Maurya ma'am and Mr. Narendra sir for making us learn about the climate action. And yes, do not forget this chat box is fuel for us. If you have any query, you can just put up there in the chat box. The stage is all yours, ma'am and sir.
Thank you and good evening, everybody. I would actually request Naren ji to take the session first because he will be talking more about the technical aspect of climate change. And I think as a logical sequence, it would be good if we know what are the key messages, what is climate change, how is it affecting us, how is it affecting globally, India, and what it means to us. So I think it would be good if Narendra, you can take the first session, and after that technical or thematic understanding, I think then we will be ready to talk more about our specific roles, what we can do. So again, thank you. Very good evening to everybody. And I request my colleague Narendra ji to take up the session.
Thank you, Monica. Good evening, everyone joining from PSG Delhi office and the other offices from all over the countries and all scouts and guides. So I would like to share my screen. So just confirm whether the screen is visible or not. Hope the screen is visible. Monica, please confirm.
Yes, yes, it's visible.
So good evening, everyone. So first I would talk on the climate change and also link it with the mission life launched by the Government of India, a call from the Prime Minister Mr. Modi. So you all are aware about the weather and climate. So what is the difference between the weather and climate if we compare? So generally, weather is a short-term state of atmosphere which we see, like today it's raining outside, or it's expected to come rain tomorrow. So some forecast is there. But when we compare it with the temperature and long time with a long time span, so average weather over many years is in one specific area is called as a climate. So it's a long-term pattern of weather in particular tropical climate, so which is known as climate. But nowadays we see there is change in weather, change in climate if we compare from the past some decades. So now our temperature is also day by day increasing, and now it's affecting our routine weather also. So this is basically difference between the average weather and the climate. So our lifestyle is also changing with this climate change, and now it's effective our crops, our water level, our rain pattern, our food pattern. So sustainability on any sustainability on this earth or sustainability in any particular area depends on the climate preparedness for us. So how much we are prepared, and let's also understand why climate is changing and how much we are contributing for that. So that is important to learn on the climate change aspect, and as a youth, how we can contribute for that, which will be also covered by the Monica. So it's better to first understand about the climate and what are the things which can affect our day-to-day, which we can adopt in our day-to-day life and contribute to reduce the climate change. So in this slide, you can see there is comparison of weather and climate. So as I already spoke, so we have to understand that when we are talking within a minutes or hours, it's about the weather. But when we are talking about the specific over many years pattern of the climate, it's or weather, it's a climate. So you can see the similar things in the same slide. So how the effect on climate change, particularly increase in temperature or change in rain pattern, is affecting our day-to-day life, be it crops or be it ground level and availability of water. So you must have heard about the global warming. So what is global warming? So we use many type of fuels for different components. So we use the fossil fuel, which includes the oil, coal, different type of gases, and these all gases contribute to our greenhouse gases. So there is a balance of gases in our environment, and due to pollution and excess use of this fossil fuel, the balance of greenhouse gases are changing, and it's affecting the temperature of our earth. So when we receive rays from sun, then it increases the temperature of earth, and when our greenhouse gases are increasing, the balance is changing, and it's not allowing the excess heat to go out from the earth's environment, and it started collecting near the earth. So it's affecting our temperature also, and now the temperature started increasing if we compare with the previous decades in all the areas, and also now it started affecting our sea level, also our glaciers and all. So this is all this global warming is all contributing to effects of climate change, and it's contributing to change in pattern of any particular area for us. So this is what how temperature is coming and going out, and our contribution to greenhouse gases affecting the layers, and our environment is polluting by that, and it's affecting the affecting for increase in temperature, and with the excess usage of different resources at ground level, also we are contributing for reduction of forest and other natural sources, which is also disbalancing and also contributing for increase in temperature. So how it is reflecting? If we compare our India or neighboring countries natural hazards pattern over a decade, then we can find that now excess flood is we see excess flood, we see regular cyclones in area where it was not expected, increase in temperature, increase in summers, drought, rise in sea level rise, and different type of diseases which is coming from the climate change. These are some pictures from different natural hazards, which is also resulting due to changing pattern of climate, and we can see the climate is changing, and Mother Earth is affecting by this. So if climate is changing, are we ready for that, or how we can contribute for that? So what we can do, let's first start to learn about our climate situation and how climate patterns are changing in particular geography where we are living, how things are going in our area, and what are the small sections where we can contribute, or we can sensitize community, and we can adapt some things which can contribute to climate actions and contribute for balancing our climate. So first we have to learn, then we have to organize. We can do individually, we can also work in groups. So then we have to create awareness, and then we have to develop a plan. It can be a plan for climate action, plan for environment, plan for saving water. So you can identify as per your interest what contribution you can do and develop a plan for that. So following this, India has announced Mission Life campaign. So Mission Life is a campaign which is lifestyle for environment. So how we can become a pilot Planet Pro volunteers for that. So how we can contribute to save the environment for that. So the life was introduced by Prime Minister Modi at COP26, and it was in COP26 was in Glasgow, and it was introduced from there on 1st November 2021 as a mass movement for mindful and deliberate utilization of mindless and destructive consumptions to a positive way to protect and preserve the environment. It aims to nudge individuals and communities to practice a lifestyle that synchronize with nature and does not harm it. Those who practice such lifestyle are recognized as a pro-planet people. So how we can become a pro-planet people and how we can contribute through mission by adopting this mission life, we have to understand that. There are 7 themes identified under the mission life, which includes the reduction of waste, saving energy, better management of e-waste, saving water, say no to single-use plastic, changing our food patterns, adopting balanced food style, and adopting healthy lifestyle. So with the 7 objectives, the mission life has been introduced. In energy, how we can contribute with a very minimal action at household level or at our institution level or at community level to save the energy. So first is saving the electricity, how we can reduce the consumption of electricity and how we can change our electricity system. So if we can shift on renewable energy, or we can adopt the LED lights or other systems to reduce the energy consumption level. Second, how we can use the public transport more economically. So shifting from individual vehicles to public transport or carpooling, this type of things we can adopt, or use the green buses or e-vehicle, so which is also solution now available for e-rickshaws, e-scooter, cycles. Burn calories, not electricity. So where it is not required, we can reduce the electricity consumption. So some actions are there in pictures. So how we can shift on renewable energy, how we can adopt the green life. So this is call for energy to reduce the fossil fuel. Second is saving the energy. So first is judicious use of water. Now resources are available and water is available on every tap. But earlier the situation was not same. And now as development is moving fast, the consumption of water is also increased. And we have limited groundwater in the earth. So how we can protect that water and how we can use water efficiently. So we are saying once water is used, then we say it is wastewater. So it's not wastewater, it's the used water. And how we can reuse the used water, that is more important. So water is still resource. So how we can manage the used water, that is also very effective to contribute for planet. So adopting the different agriculture types where water is less consumed, harvesting rainwater or using rainwater for recharging groundwater is also steps, and changing the crop pattern. So you can see different crops are mentioned here, and water requirement is also mentioned for that. So how we can motivate community to adopt different type of agriculture solutions to preserve the water and save energy and water. Say no to single-use plastic. So single-use plastic, there are different type of plastic. Some plastics are recyclable and some plastics are not recyclable. So they harm our environment, and also they are very dangerous for animals and human. So each plastic item has different lifespan. So you can see plastic bottles has the 450 years of life. So plastic bag 20 years, cigarette filter 20 years, and other things also. So how we can reduce the use of single-use plastic and shift to green solutions, so which is biodegradable and not harmful for environment. So first, to reduce the use of plastic or maximum single-use plastic and adopt the green solutions. So that is a call. So whenever we are going out, if we are carrying on taking our bag with us, so we are also reducing the chances of use of single-use plastic. Use of menstrual cup is also to reduce the sanitary pads and all. So all are contributing to environment degradation. So how we can make it better and contribute for better environment and making it balance for Earth. Sustainable food system is also linked with the agriculture patterns, and so how we can adopt the different lifestyles. So you can see different type of millets shown here. So millets also consume very less water in production, and it's a very healthy and nutritious food also. So we can adopt for that also, and also how we can use the compost generated by the green waste to shift towards the herbal food and all. That is also sustainable food solution to reduce the pesticides and all, and also reduce the other fast foods and all junk food. So today all the foods are available in all the season, but it's better to use the seasonal food as per the season. So it's also reduce the use of water and particular crops. Another is waste reduction. So first we have to reduce the generation of waste. So how much we can reduce, we should aim for that, and what we have used should be segregated at the user point. So we have to start segregation at source. So if waste is dry or wet or biohazardous waste or e-waste, so it should be segregated to manage it in a better way. So segregation at source can reduce the 250 tons of dump from entering into the landfills. So this practice we need to adopt, and now solutions are also available. We are now talking about the material recovery facilities at Gram Panchayat level, material recovery facilities at municipal level. So where micro composting centers are also available to compost the wet waste, and also better management of dry waste solutions are also available. And also we have solutions like biodigester or gobar gas plants and all to deal with the animal waste also. So these are the solutions. So how we can protect our water bodies from the waste, and how we can protect our earth from the waste. So we have to adopt the first we have to reduce the waste, and we have to manage it in a better manner, for which Swachh Bharat Mission is also providing support, and we can tap on that in our areas. Another is healthy lifestyle. So adopt all things which we have discussed. So shift towards organic, shift from the green solutions, shift to become a pro-planet volunteer, and adopt all these things. So and now everybody is having some electric item with us. So now we are also using the virtual platform, which is also on electronics media. So we are having a mobile, we are having a pen drive, we are having so many things. We have power banks, we have remote, we have TV. So all things are changing very fast. We are changing mobiles in 2 or 3 years. We are changing TV in 4 or 5 years. So all these things are also generating ample of e-waste, and management of e-waste is also very important. So how we can reduce first use of hardware. So how we can shift on clouds to reduce the pen drive, hard disk and all. So to reduce the chances of e-waste, and how we can shift towards the different solutions to reduce the e-waste. And there are agencies available who are supporting for e-waste management. municipal areas, at MRFs, and at Gram Panchayat level. So we have to identify those agencies and give our e-waste for better management to that, so that it can be reused and it should not harm our earth. So this is an important segment, and there is also MeriLife app available on the Play Store, which you can download, and you can also join as a Mission Life volunteer, and you can adopt some of the action following the guidance provided in the application. So you have to adopt 4 or 5 steps in that. So you can choose your action based on these 7 themes, and you can upload your photographs with an action, and you can also contribute for that. So there is also one pledge to join the MeriLife or ProPlanet volunteer. So you can also take the pledge at the end, and there are so many hashtags also available to tag your good work on the social media also. So this is all from my side, and I would request Monica to take it forward. Or is there any question? I would be ready to provide the answers.
Thank you, Naren. If anybody has a question and would like to ask something to Naren ji, you can do so. And Ritika, if you can let me know how much time I have to cover up my session, because I have a group work also to do.
Okay, ma'am, you can take your time.
How much time I have?
You have minimum 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay. So if anybody has any question, अगर किसी के कोई प्रश्न है तो आप प्रश्न कर सकते हैं. नरेन जी हमारे साथ में हैं, और अगर तुरंत में किसी को प्रश्न याद नहीं आ रहे हैं तो you can write your questions and in the, I think in the chat box, or if there is, I am not able to see if there is a question answers column or not. But you can write your questions in the chat box, and Renji will respond. So thank you. I think Narenji has shared a lot of good things about what the whole concept is, what is climate change, and how it is affecting us. And I also have a small presentation, and I would just share my screen. Give me a... Is my screen visible?
Yes, visible.
Okay. Is it okay if I do like this instead of a slide mode? Everybody, is it visible? Because this black screen actually disturbs a lot. So basically, we have already started doing something with the Bharat Scout Guide. UNICEF is already doing a project on climate action, climate leader action plan. And I think at present also we are having a TOT in Pachmadi, and this is the second TOT which we are having. And to start off with, I would just like to share some data. Although Naren has shared something about the climate action, climate change issues and all, but globally, I think it is good if we can see few, some data. So if you see the effect of climate change on globe, the number of climate related disasters has tripled in the last 30 years. And between 26 to 2016, the rate of global sea level has actually rise was 2.5 times faster than it was for almost 20 centuries. So so you can imagine how quick the climate change is actually showing up. More than 20 million people a year are actually forced from their homes by climate change due to different disasters. They have to leave their houses. The United Nations Environment Program estimates that adapting to climate change and coping with damages will cost almost 140 to 300 billion per year by 2030. And in the past 100 years, the global average temperature has risen by almost 0.74 degrees Celsius. So you can imagine the effect of climate change on the globe. The rate of increase is I mean, it's like if you see the screen, it's almost it has actually crossed the record of last 16 years. So so that is something how it is affecting the globe. And if we talk about India. So globally, between 2030 to 2015, climate change is expected to cause approximately 250,000 additional deaths per year from malnutrition, malaria, diarrhea, and heat stress. And all this is of course a reason or a cause, or I would say a effect of climate change. According to the Ministry of Environment Sustainability Climate Change Assessment, the average temperature over India is projected to rise by approximately 4.4 Celsius by 2100. So if we live the way we are doing, I think soon we will be able to, you know, we will reach this data. Severe air pollution. So out of 30 most polluted cities, India has 21 cities. And if you see, 1.24 million people have actually died because of air pollution. So that is another data which we need to see. Water scarcity. More than 600 million Indians will face acute water shortage. That is through Niti Aayog. They have shared this. Huge monetary losses. In 2018, India lost nearly $37 billion due to climate change. So that's another thing. So not only our health, but economy is also affected by that. Increased disaster risk, flash flooding. We read all this news. I hope you remember the Kerala floods, and there are various you know, indicators which show that how climate change is actually affecting us. So the issues and challenges, if I see, the low income countries are not net contributor to the greenhouse gas emission, but are expected to be the ones most adversely affected. So if you remember what Narendra has just said, that you know, greenhouse effect is greenhouse gases and the emission is affecting, but we may not be the most net contributor, but we are affected the most. So inadequate priority among decision makers and knowledge, attitude and practice among public, that is also so there's, you know, the worst part is that there is a problem and everybody is not aware that there is a problem, or people are not actually realizing or relating that this problem will come to us in a very bad way. Inadequate capacity among key stakeholders, inadequate climate financing, and there is a dire need that we have an integrated action plan, which of course we are going to talk something today also. There is this UNICEF Global Climate and Environmental Sustainability Strategy. And if you can see, there is just, I would like to share, there are four pointers. One, what UNICEF thinks about, or what is UNICEF's call for it. So the first one is make children a focus of environmental strategies. So UNICEF calls for children and their rights should be recognized as part of government and business climate change strategies and plans. So any strategy, any program made by government or business should have child as the focus, and the climate change strategy should be there. What UNICEF will do is, and we have already started doing that, in whatever work we do, whatever plans we do, there are two things which always come to our plan, which is we make a program which are risk resilient, or which address the climate change, and which are gender sensitive also. So whatever work we are doing, we have to ensure that it addresses the climate risk, and low carbon opportunity assessment is done. Second is empower children as or youth as agents of change. So I think today's workshop is one of the an initiative in this regard only, that we would like to involve children and youth in our programs, so that we are able to mobilize them, we are able to engage them, and create awareness among themselves, so that they become an active leader to bring the change. Protect children from impacts. Whatever risk or disasters are happening, our mandate is that children should be safeguarded from the impacts of such such actions which are happening because of climate change. And the fourth one is reduce emission and pollution. So UNICEF calls for ambitious commitments and actions from government and business to reduce global emission and pollution to levels to avoid the worst impact of climate change. And UNICEF will reduce its own environmental footprints. So just to share that in our office, we have already started following all such guidelines. We have changed our lights. They are more, environmental friendly. We have stopped using plastics in our offices. So we have a lot of greenery in our offices. So these are few things which have started from our own end. Now, just a quote, despite the advances observed in the last decades, the global crisis posed by climate change has the potential to undermine all the gains that have been achieved in child survival and development, and to even promote greater dangers for future. So which means that whatever good work, whatever programs we are doing for child survival will be a loss if we don't take care about the climate change. So what can I do? This is just a quick wrap up. What I can do is waste less food, methane from agriculture, actives, waste management, and energy use is the second largest cause of climate change behind fossil fuels, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Eat less factory farmed red meat. Animals fed natural diets are okay. Plants based food habits preferable. So vegetarian, and if if you are non-vegetarian, then animals which are naturally fed rather than factory farmed. Consume less energy and water, switching to LED light bulbs. Call and meet with your electrical representatives. Advocate for rising the topics. We need to mobilize, our PRIs, our panchayat, our urban elected representatives to also be advocates for climate change. Be a volunteer yourself, be a climate warrior, inform others and sensitize everybody, and create platforms for dialogue exchange. Share the findings, share the knowledge with your neighborhoods, share things with other children or people around you so that they are also aware. So if you can see, there is a small cartoon in this slide, and I will show you a movie also about this cartoon. But if you see, this is one of the intervention which we can do. We can have comics, we can develop such comics on climate change. Environmental degradation and climate change are global phenomena. We know that, and approximately billion people globally are affected by that. Global economy could lose up to 18% of GDP by 2050. This is again some data. Over the last 2 decades, several macro measures have been implemented, but until and unless you, me, individuals, community, if they don't take any action, we will not be able to achieve the results. Changing individual and community behavior alone can make a significant dent. No matter whatever programs or policies we make, if we are not able to bring that behavior change in the community, in the individual, we will not be able to address this issue. If 1 billion people out of the global population of 8 billion adapt environment friendly behaviors in their daily lives, global carbon emissions could drop by approximately 20%, which is a ray of hope. So let's hold this thread and let's work so that at least now we are able to do something about climate change. Lifestyle, as Naren ji has already shared about this mission life, I will not get into the details of it, but I would just like you to see this small comic, Jal Bachao Kal Bachao. And अगर आप देखेंगे कि 2017 में एक लड़की टब में नहा रही है और पानी बाल्टी से बह रहा है, और 2022 आते आते ऐसा मत करो, हमें बचाओ, बिजली, मछलियां ये बोल रही हैं, पेड़ कट रहे हैं, और 2050 तक अगर हमारे बड़े हमारे लिए पानी बचाते तो हमारे पास पानी होता। 2050 के जो बच्चे हैं वो ये कह रहे हैं, जल है तो कल है। ये एक छोटी सी कॉमिक है, एक A4 साइज में ये बनाई गई कॉमिक है, बच्चों द्वारा बनाई गई ये कॉमिक है। आप भी ये कर सकते हैं, और ये बहुत ही पावरफुल छोटे छोटे टूल्स हैं जो हम अपने आसपास, अपने स्कूल्स में इस तरह के इनिशिएटिव्स ले सकते हैं अवेयरनेस लाने के लिए। एक और कॉमिक इसमें लगी हुई, आप देखेंगे, बचा लो जल नहीं होगा कल। सब्जी धोकर महिला पानी फेंक रही है, लेकिन उसके नीचे उन्होंने पानी को दोबारा से इस्तेमाल किया और उसको रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग कह लीजिए, या अपने किचन गार्डन से निकलते हुए पानी को उन्होंने प्लांट में यूज करा। अगर अपने वाहनों को धार के ऊपर और मग्गे के बजाय, मतलब पानी, चलते पानी के बजाय आप मग्गे और बाल्टी से धोएंगे तो आप पानी बचा सकते हैं। तो अगर हम ये छोटे छोटे इंटरवेंशंस करते हैं, हम पानी सेव कर सकते हैं, हम क्लाइमेट चेंज में, क्लाइमेट एक्शन में अपनी मदद दे सकते हैं। और ये दिस स्लाइड एक्चुअली टॉक्स लाइक हाउ India is climate friendly approaches. India has various programs which are run today, like Swachh Bharat Mission, Govardhan scheme, Give It Up campaign. Prime Minister has recently launched Catch the Rain. I'm sure आप में से काफी बच्चों ने उसमें काम किया होगा, जिसमें क्रिएटिंग रेन वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग के बारे में हम बात कर रहे हैं, एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन की हम बात कर रहे हैं. और अगर हम ये देखें कि फ्रॉम सेंचुरीज our household we have been into this habit of reusing things. अगर एक कपड़ा पुराना कपड़ा होता है तो हम उसको पोंछा बना लेते हैं. तो हमारी आदत है कि हम लोग किस तरह से चीजों को रीयूज करते हैं. भले ही लोग उसका मजाक उड़ाते हैं कि हम एक मिडिल क्लास मेंटालिटी के साथ आ रहे हैं, लेकिन अगर हम उसको देखें तो शायद ये बहुत ही क्लाइमेट फ्रेंडली और एनवायरनमेंट फ्रेंडली हमारी सोच थी. हम चीज़ों को दोबारा से यूज़ करते थे और कम से कम अपने कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स छोड़ते थे. इंडिया's per capita CO2 emissions are 1.8 tons, significantly lower than the global average of 4 tons. So this is something we should be proud of. कि ऐसा नहीं है कि हम लोग जानते नहीं, हम लोग जानते हैं, लेकिन it's just that हमें कॉन्शियसली एफर्ट्स लेने की जरूरत है. अब मैं बात करती हूँ कि BSG क्यों, वाई BSG. तो हम BSG के साथ यूनिसेफ बहुत ज्यादा क्लाइमेट एक्शन को लेकर काम करना चाहता है और कर रहा है, और उसका कारण ये है कि द अमेजिंग ग्राउंड प्रेजेंस ऑफ यंग पीपल. और आप ये देखेंगे, ये एक फोटोग्राफ, ये जितने भी फोटोग्राफ्स हैं ये सब BSG के फोटोग्राफ्स हैं. रिसेंटली हमारा एक TOT हुआ था जिसमें ये बच्चे नुक्कड़ नाटक कर रहे हैं एक हिल स्टेशन पे, जहाँ पे कि वो टूरिस्ट को अवेयर कर रहे हैं सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक के अगेंस्ट में, हाउ टू अवॉइड सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक, हाउ टू सपोर्ट इन क्लाइमेट एक्शन. और बहुत ही डिसिप्लिन्ड होते हैं आप. जितने भी स्काउट्स एंड गाइड्स, जितनी भी BSG की टीम है, दे आर वेरी डिसिप्लिन्ड, दे आर ओरिएंटेड. और आपका भी मैंडेट वही होता है कि आप भी चाहते हैं कि समाज में बदलाव लाएं, हम एक सोशल चेंज ला सकें, और आप उसके लिए सतत रूप से जुड़े रहते हैं. यू हैव बीन वर्किंग कंटिन्यूअसली फॉर दैट, एंड दैट इज व्हाई भारत स्काउट गाइड इज first choice for UNICEF to work together, to partner together for this noble cause. What can you do? So adopt climate action in your life. सबसे पहले तो change अगर लाना है तो सबसे पहले खुद में change लाना होगा. Let's start using small actions at our own end. Create awareness among family, neighbors, school, friends, peers, community. Provide a platform to adolescents for local solutions and innovations on climate change and hand wash. So जब आप अपने आस पड़ोस तक ये इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर कर रहे हैं, आप अपने जैसे और भी चेंज लीडर्स को डेवलप कीजिए, उनके स्किल्स को डेवलप कीजिए. ट्राई टू ओरिएंट देम, ट्राई टू डू द कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग ऑफ योर फेलो स्कूलमेट्स so that they become the advocates for climate change. अब जो मेरी नेक्स्ट ऑलमोस्ट 7 स्लाइड्स हैं वो मिशन लाइफ के 7 थीम्स के ऊपर हैं, और मैं इसे रिपीट नहीं करूंगी क्योंकि नरेन जी ने इसके बारे में ऑलरेडी ही हैज स्पोकन अबाउट इट. बट I would just like to request all the participants, if you have a pen and pencil handy, a pen and notebook handy, please note down these points. ये जो पॉइंट्स हैं इनको आप प्लीज नोट डाउन करें, क्योंकि इसको लेकर हम आगे एक ग्रुप वर्क करने वाले हैं. सो इट इज गुड दैट you know what are the 7 themes for mission life. So first theme is energy, how we can save energy. That is the first theme of mission life. Please, मैं स्क्रीन देख नहीं पा रही हूँ, मैं सिर्फ अपनी स्क्रीन देख रही हूँ, तो मुझे नहीं पता कि पार्टिसिपेंट्स के कोई क्वेश्चन है या नहीं है, या आप मुझे फॉलो कर पा रहे हैं कि नहीं कर पा रहे। लेकिन मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी रितिका आपसे या अनिलेंद्र सर आपसे, just to see whether participants are able to follow, and please note down these points. If one of you can actually note down this point in the chat, I think तो वो दोबारा से रेफर करने के लिए इजी रहेगा. So first point is energy. Please write energy in chat so that everybody can recall this as one of the theme for mission life. Second is water. So save water, key message यही है, save water, energy and money. Rainwater harvesting, that is the future of water conservation. How we can conserve water is we need to save water from becoming a gray water. That's one. And we need to save water so that water can be recycled, water can be used in our kitchen gardens, water can be recycled, it can be, we can do some treatment, and again the ground level water ground level is maintained. So please write water also as one of the theme. Second is single-use plastic. We need to avoid single-use plastic, and Naren has already shared, but if you can see my screen, you will see that if we use plastic bottles, it takes 450 years. 450 साल लगते हैं एक प्लास्टिक बॉटल को डिस्ट्रॉय होने में, So plastic bags takes 20 years, cigarette filter takes 10 years, coffee mug takes 30 years, plastic takes, straw takes 200. Straw, हम इतना नारियल पानी पीते हैं, कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स पीते हैं, जूसेस पीते हैं, straw बड़े कन्वीनियंटली डालते हैं, फेंक देते हैं. क्या ऐसा नहीं हो सकता कि हम प्लास्टिक के स्ट्रॉस की बजाय एक 100-150 रुपए में एक स्टील का स्ट्रॉ आता है जिसे हम अपने बैग में हमेशा रख सकते हैं, हम हमेशा उसको रखें और जब जरूरत हो अपना स्ट्रॉ हम यूज करें. वो हाइजीनिक भी होगा, सेफ भी होगा और क्लाइमेट पे भी असर नहीं होगा. हम पेन यूज करते हैं, बॉल पॉइंट्स यूज करते हैं, और आई रिमेम्बर जब मैं स्कूल में थी तो हम जब इंक पेन यूज करते थे, इंक भरते थे, एक पेन हमारा चलता था, या अगर हम बॉल पॉइंट्स भी यूज करते थे तो उसमें हम रिफिल खरीदते थे. लेकिन आजकल मुझे नहीं लगता कि हम लोग कभी रिफिल कहीं मिलती भी है कि नहीं मिलती, मुझे ये भी नहीं पता. सो these are very small things, but it just needs that attention. I remember I went for a training in Atlanta, और जब लंच के लिए हम लोग जाते थे मेस में, तो पूरा जो उनका डस्टबिन होता था वो इतने बड़े बड़े ड्रम्स पूरे प्लास्टिक वेस्ट से भरे रहते थे, क्योंकि जितने भी लोग वहाँ खाना खाते थे स्टील की प्लेट्स यूज करने का तो खैर कोई वो ही नहीं है, हर जगह प्लास्टिक वेस्ट होता था. और वही होता है कि डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज आर यूजिंग मोर प्लास्टिक्स, लेकिन बर्डन और जो इफेक्ट है वो हमको झेलना पड़ता है. सो can we kind of have that orientation? Can we avoid this disposable शादियां होती हैं, birthdays होते हैं, घर में कोई event होता है, it's very convenient to buy a disposable and use it. It is convenient. I mean, I don't disagree, but उसका climate पे क्या असर हो रहा है? क्या हम दोना पत्तल बेटर दोना पत्तल, या आजकल कई सारे गूगल आप करेंगे, कई सारे इनोवेटिव चीजें आने लगी हैं फॉर रीयूजेबल प्लेट्स और उस सब को लेकर. कैन वी डू दैट? तो यू कैन सी क्लॉथ बैग्स, वुडन कोम्स, menstrual cups rather than using pads. Pads बहुत ज्यादा क्लाइमेट पे, pads and diapers बहुत ज्यादा क्लाइमेट पे असर करते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा प्लास्टिक वेस्ट जनरेट करते हैं. कैन वी डू समथिंग अबाउट इट? सो थर्ड, this is fourth, sustainable food system. Can we have a food system which is sustainable? Can we grow our own crops? Can we do something like a kitchen garden? Can we reuse as a fertilizer this biodegradable waste जो हमारे किचन से गीला और सूखा कचरा निकलता है? क्या गीले कचरे का हम दोबारा से रीयूज कर सकते हैं? तो उसके बारे में आप सोचिए प्लीज. वेस्ट रिडक्शन, किस तरह से हम वेस्ट रिड्यूस कर सकते हैं, स्पेशली जो हमारे वाटर बॉडीज हैं उनको हम डंपिंग यार्ड्स बनाने से कैसे बचा सकते हैं? कैन वी डू समथिंग? कैन वी डू सेग्रीगेशन एट होम? सो वी नीड टू थिंक अबाउट दैट ऑल्सो. हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल्स, again millets ka use karna, Naren ji has already spoken about it. E-waste, again he has said a lot about it. Now based on all these 7 themes, and we would just like to do a short group work. And इस ग्रुप वर्क में हम ये करेंगे कि हम जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, we will divide ourselves in 7 groups, 7 breakout rooms, and each group will have one theme of mission life. और आप अपने ग्रुप में जैसे ही जाएंगे, आप एक प्रेजेंटर और एक लीडर आइडेंटिफाई कर लीजिए. वी विल हैव अ ग्रुप वर्क फॉर 15 मिनट्स, जिसमें जब आप ग्रुप में जाएंगे आप अपना एक लाइक ग्रुप 1 2 3 जैसे बनाएंगे हम लोग. तो ग्रुप 1 विल टेक द टॉपिक थीम 1 ऑफ मिशन लाइफ. तो जो चैट में थीम्स लिखे हुए हैं, आई थिंक लिखा होगा, आई विल जस्ट चेक, उनको ग्रुप 1 ले लेगा. उसी तरह ग्रुप 2 सेकंड थीम को ले लेगा. ग्रुप 3 एंड सो ऑन, people will take one theme. और आप एक प्रेजेंटर और एक लीडर आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे. उसके बाद आपको करना क्या है? आपको 2 चीजें करनी है. आपको ये करना है, जो कि मैं आपको अपने सेकंड स्लाइड में दिखाती हूँ. आपको एक छोटा सा कम्युनिकेशन प्लान बनाना है, छोटा सा. उसमें आपको करना ये है कि जो आपकी थीम है, मान लीजिए फॉर एग्जाम्पल हमारी थीम थी से सपोज एनर्जी हमारी फर्स्ट थीम है, राइट? ये फर्स्ट थीम है. अब इस फर्स्ट थीम को अगर हम इस एक्शन प्लान में डालें, तो आपको अपने ग्रुप में ये चर्चा करनी है. यू नीड टू डिस्कस इन योर ग्रुप दैट व्हाट इज इट दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम इन एनर्जी. व्हाट इज इट दैट वी आर डूइंग रॉन्ग under this energy heading? What is the problem related to the energy thing? And what is it that you would like to see? So एक कि क्या गलत हो रहा है, क्या आप चाहते हो कि क्या सही हो, और वो सही करने के लिए what is it that you can correct? So just think about it, or you can identify few do's and don'ts. For example, energy की अगर मैं बात कर रही हूँ, if I'm talking about energy, you can say that a do can be that we switch off all the lights when we are not in the room. Similarly, you can identify few don'ts also. So quickly, if we can find out this. And I see a message from Analendra sir. Sir, if you can, I'll just stop the sharing, and if you can let me know if we have time for this group work or not. Is it okay if we
let them work for 7 minutes, 6-7
Okay.
minutes. Let's
Okay.
see how reflection will come. Yeah.
ठीक है. So just to, and see, this is not this is just to generate some thoughts, some dialogue among yourself. आप सब उसको लेकर एक थोड़ा सा चर्चा करें, थोड़ा सा और कुछ हो सकता है we can get some innovative ideas from you.
Yeah, let
right?
them brainstorm. Let them
Yes.
brainstorm. Let them-
Yes. So we can quickly get in. Group work is very clear. You just have to list out what is it that you want to change. Is it some do's and don'ts? If you would like to mention, just list down, because 7 minutes is very less time. And one of you can identify yourself as a presenter, and you can share your the group findings. So Anarain sir, can we
Before sending
distribute?
is there any question, Shaz? Shaz, you are raising hand. Any question? आपका कोई doubt है? Unmute yourself and नहीं, आपका voice नहीं आ रहा है, Shaz. You can put in the chat. Okay. Okay, आप लोग का कोई डाउट नहीं है तो अभी IT टीम आपको randomly ग्रुप में भेज देंगे. So you select one leader who is going to lead the group. Maybe it is a member now 145, so it be 20 members in a group. So kindly go to the breakout room, brainstorm. What are the point? Immediately you can let them know. The presenter will come back and present here.
Yes, you should, one person should act as a leader. You can select one person as a leader who is going to kind of moderate the group, and one person will become the group. The leader can also present. That's not an issue. Somebody from the group has to present what was the discussion in the group. And the moment you get into your groups, you will be given the topics.
IT team, are you ready?
Ready, sir?
Yeah. So then,
We will be divided into 7 group, okay?
yeah.
And Kapil ji, can you please confirm if they will be able to see the chat of the main group, or we have to write separately in their
Okay,
groups?
madam, no problem. We will enable to chat box. Okay.
Okay,
For
great.
only 15 minutes only. Only 15 minutes for this section.
Yeah. I think we are just giving them 7 minutes.
7 minutes, Kapil.
Okay, no problem. 7 minutes. Okay.
Yeah. So if it is taking some time, I can quickly finish off my presentation. These are list of activities which I have identified that you can do. Capacity development of other school on climate change, demonstration of hand washing with soap at critical times. You can have drawing, poster, competition, etc.
Yeah, ma'am. Once they come back, then we can conclude. A message come to your screen, so you just click join, then you can in the room. आपका स्क्रीन में एक मैसेज आएगा ज्वाइन, जैसे मेरे सामने आ रहा है BSGNHQ इनवाइटिंग टू ज्वाइन रूम नंबर 5। तो आप रूम में जाएंगे। मोस्ट ऑफ देम ऑलरेडी इन द रूम। आपका पास मैसेज आया होगा, एक बार मैसेज देखिए सभी लोग।
Sir, how are we going to tell them the themes, the 7?
Here is a broadcast call. You can give the broadcast message to
Okay,
them.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll do that.
Yeah. The room number 1 is for water. Room number 2, like that you
Okay.
can put it.
Group 1.
Can you see the broadcast message?
Yes, I can. And I'm started writing also.
Yes,
Just
thank
give
you.
me a-
यस शैनी, आपके पास आया नहीं मैसेज? अतुल कुमार जी, मैसेज आया होगा। जो लोग वीडियो बंद करके रखा है उनको तो पता नहीं है। जो वीडियो ऑन करके रखा हो उसका पास तो मैसेज आया होगा। या यस नवीन कुमार, यू आल्सो कैन गो एंड लीड द ग्रुप। यस, गुड।
I hope they are receiving my broadcast messages.
Or you can use the whiteboard and write on that. I'm unable to see any broadcast message.
Are you able to see?
No, I'm not.
आप व्हाइट बोर्ड पे लिखोगे?
अच्छा बताइए, आप ग्रुप बताइए, मैं ट्राई करता हूँ।
ग्रुप वही थीम्स को 1 2 3 करके मैं टाइप करते जा रही हूँ। व्हाई इज इट नॉट कमिंग? वेस्ट रिडक्शन हेल्दी। मैं बोलती जाऊं क्या?
आपको पहले विजिबल हो रहा है क्या व्हाइट बोर्ड? नहीं हो रहा है।
व्हाइट बोर्ड नहीं दिख रहा। आप लोगों ने कोई ग्रुप नहीं ज्वाइन किया है अदर्स?
Room 1, water.
ग्रुप 1 है एक मिनट,
Energy.
हाँ बता रहे। ग्रुप 1 है एनर्जी, ग्रुप 2 है वाटर, ग्रुप 3 है सिंगल यूज प्लास्टिक, ग्रुप 4 है सस्टेनेबल फूड सिस्टम, ग्रुप 5 है वेस्ट रिडक्शन, ग्रुप 6 है हेल्दी लाइफस्टाइल और ग्रुप 7 है ई वेस्ट। People who have not yet joined any of the groups can select any topic from it, any one topic from it, and then I see almost 52 people have not. Acha, now people are coming back.
वीडियो ऑन कर। All of them are back. Wonderful
Okay.
ideas.
Okay, so can we hear from maybe 1 or 2 groups?
I say something, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. Thank you. I interrupted because the youngest participant of room number 2 was Adarsh. So may I request Adarsh to share whatever we discussed in room number 2?
We choose water because water is life. All the members have discussed about do's and don'ts of using water. We shouldn't use showers while bathing. Instead, we should use buckets to save more water. And we should also use bucket and mugs while watering plants because pipes waste a lot of water. We should fix leaking taps as soon as possible, and we should pour out the leftover water from bottles onto dried out plants coming from school or work. We should try our best to harvest rainwater so it can be recycled into usage in our daily lives. We should use water used for cleaning clothes to mop the floors and clean them, so no water goes to waste. We should promote rainwater harvesting and save water during the rain. Thank you.
Very nice. I'm really happy and I mean great. Anybody else wants to share? This is too good. Adarsh, you are a true
I want to.
climate leader. Yes, yes,
Thank
please.
you, ma'am. Ma'am, from group number 3, single-use plastic. Plastic should be banned because it is harmful and non-biodegradable. We can use plastic.
Sorry, I'm just sorry. I'm not able to see the face of the person who's talking. Can somebody help? Yes. Okay, Sahaj. Yeah.
Plastic should be banned because it is harmful and non-biodegradable. We can recycle it and make many things like that for making a bottle dispenser, pen stand, etc. If we can recycle it and make something. Plastic, it will be banned, but whosoever will have it, they can reuse it. And plastic recycling factories are the best way to do that. If we should use not use plastic, use plastic bags, but not plastic bags, but paper bags. Paper bags are the best way to carry something, and they are also not non-biodegradable. They are biodegradable. Thank you.
Great, great. Wonderful. This is really great, really great. Can I have a round of applause for both of them? They are really, really good. Very impressive. Very impressive. Can we have anybody else also who wants to say, share what happened in their group? आपके ग्रुप में क्या हुआ, कुछ आप बता पाएंगे? मुझे पता है कि 7 मिनट का समय बहुत कम समय है ये पूरी चर्चा करने के लिए, लेकिन जो मैं सुन पा रही हूँ मुझे लग रहा है कि अगर 7 मिनट से ज्यादा समय मिला होता तो और पता नहीं कितना, मतलब दिस इज रियली गुड. आई एम सो इम्प्रेस्ड.
Hello, I'm from group number 1, Save Energy. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, we have discussed about the Save Energy. What can we do, ma'am? Basically, most of us using AC in hospital or many office room में हम AC यूज करते हैं. First of all, AC का यूसेज जो कम होना चाहिए, जो हमारे हाथ में है. और अब एक है वॉशिंग मशीन का यूज जो करते हैं. उसके बाद वॉशिंग मशीन यूज हम कपड़े सुखाने भी करते हैं. Likewise, we have solar energy for that. We can dry our clothes in sunlight also. And another thing is LED light use करना जो energy saving करता है. और we are Scout always inspired by Go Solar projects from the OSAM, where we upholding the Go Solar projects for the use of environment and in sustainability projects. And we can also have recycling the most of the waste and promoting sustainable change. So our actions like switching off lights whenever we going out of the home. Likewise, we can save money too from that Save Energy motto. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, Sharmin. Can I know your class, in which class you study?
I am completed masters in commerce, ma'am. Thank you.
Great, great, great. Wonderful. So, anybody else wants to say something? Rakhi Kumari, I see a hand raise. Monalisa ma'am, I see a hand raise from your end also. And if there is somebody at the on YouTube also, if there are some questions, Analendra sir, I request if you can facilitate that as well.
Yes, ma'am. Our Master of Ceremony, they are going to read out the question so that who are live in YouTube, they can satisfy from you by getting their answers.
Okay. Before that, can we listen to Ronak? Ronak has actually raised her his hand. Ronak Sharma. रौनक आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे? आपने हैंड रेज किया है. अनम्यूट कीजिए अपने को.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are very much audible, loud and clear.
Thank you, ma'am. So we got the waste reduction theme. In this theme, हमने चर्चा किया कि भारत में अगर हम लोग रूरल एरियाज में या सब अर्बन एरियाज में देखें तो हमको रोड साइड पे या फिर आप गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स में भी देखें तो गवर्नमेंट स्कूल्स में भी लिटर और ये प्लास्टिक रैपर्स वगैरह बहुत ज्यादा इधर उधर फैला दिखता है. दिस इज द की इशू. सो व्हाट इज द चेंज वी वांट टू सी? तो हम लोग यह बदलाव देखना चाहते हैं कि ये सब जो कचरा पूरा कचरा है ये ना सिर्फ रोड से हटे, ना सिर्फ इंस्टीट्यूशन से हटे, बल्कि हमारे दिमाग से भी हटे. क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग जो हैं वो ये सोचते हैं कि अरे ये रैपर ये मेरा उठाना, ये इधर उधर फेंकना मेरा काम नहीं है, ये सफाई कर्मी आएंगे तो सफाई करके चल जाएंगे. सो वी हैव टू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल अवेयर देम अबाउट द ग्लोबल क्राइसिस, अबाउट द प्लास्टिक एंड वेस्ट रिडक्शन. क्योंकि वेस्ट अगर हम लोग ज्यादा क्या होते हैं उत्पन्न करेंगे तो अब लैंडफिल्स जो है वो भी कितना बर्डन सहेंगी, एक ना एक दिन वो भी भर जाएंगे, तो कितने लैंडफिल्स हम लोग बनाएंगे. उसके लिए हम लोग को डीपली उनको अवेयर करना पड़ेगा. साथ ही साथ हम लोग उनको बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के लिए के बारे में बता सकते हैं कि हम लोग कैसे बायोडिग्रेडेबल चीजें जैसे कि वेजिटेबल पील्स वगैरह हम लोग उसको एक ग्राउंड सॉइल में पिट बना के हम लोग उसको मैन्यूर के रूप में, कंपोस्ट के रूप में यूज कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट वी कैन अवेयर देम दैट वी शुड डिवाइड आवर वेस्ट बिफोर डिस्पोजिंग देम. जैसा कि हमने देखा था कि 4 प्रकार के डस्टबिन होते हैं. ग्रीन कलर का डस्टबिन फॉर वेट वेस्ट, और ब्लू कलर का डस्टबिन ड्राई वेस्ट के लिए, रेड कलर का डस्टबिन सैनिटरी वेस्ट के लिए, और ई वेस्ट के लिए ग्रे कलर का डस्टबिन. तो इसके बारे में भी हम लोग उसको क्या होता है लोगों को अवेयर कर सकते हैं.
Thank you, Ronak. Moraman is a question from YouTube. Can you please explain sustainable food system and e-waste?
So e-waste is more like, related to batteries, anything which is like an electronic waste. For example, you have a TV remote which is not working now. It becomes an e-waste. You have a mobile, you have a battery which is not used now. It is like, no, it's not working. That is your e-waste. And for sustainable food, it is like, the food, how you can use the waste products to recycle, to generate something like a manure from them and use it as a fertilizer. So how we can have that sustainable food system, how we can grow crops in our own kitchen garden, how we can have a system where we have lesser of dependency on the outside, factories and something which requires more of your carbon footprints. So in that context, it is. And I would also request if Narendra is here. Yes, I see Narendra. Narendra, if you would like to add something for this sustainable food thing.
Sustainable food thing is some points already mentioned by Monica. So इसमें हम हमारी लाइफस्टाइल में कैसे चेंज करें कि एक तो सबसे पहले ये जो फूड वेस्ट होता है वो भी बहुत सारा मीथेन जो है उसको कंट्रीब्यूट करता है, जो कि कहीं ना कहीं एनवायरनमेंट के लिए हैजार्डियस है. तो एक तो जितना हमारे लिए जरूरी है उतना ही खाना हम बनाएं ताकि वो वेस्ट ना हो. तो फ्रेश फूड है, ये भी सस्टेनेबल फूड स्टाइल का है. दूसरा, ऐसे खाने का हम प्रयोग करें जिसमें कि कम पानी की खपत होती है और आसानी से ऐसी फसलें उगाई जा सकती है. जो मिलेट्स की हमने उसमें बात की थी. और जो भी खाना हमारा घर में वेस्ट होता है उसको या तो किसी पशु को खिला दें या उसको हम कंपोस्ट करके और वापस उससे हम मैन्योर बना सकते हैं जो कि वापस रीयूज हो जाए. तो वो एनवायरनमेंट को खराब नहीं करेगा. वाटर बॉडीज में डालेंगे तो वो भी नुकसान करता है, ये भी इसका एक पार्ट है. और हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा हमारा लोकली अवेलेबल जो फूड है अगर हम उसको प्रिफर करें तो कई बार हम ऐसी चीजें जो कि सीजनल नहीं है, हमारे यहाँ नहीं होती और हम उसको लेते हैं तो उसका एक मार्केट डेवलप होता है, और जब मार्केट डेवलप होता है तो उसमें हर चीज में उसके पीछे भी एक कॉस्ट इंक्लूड होती है कि वो कहीं ना कहीं पे उसको उगाया जाएगा, वहां से वो ट्रांसपोर्ट होकर के हम तक आएगा, फिर हम उसे खरीदेंगे। तो हम तो सिर्फ कंज्यूम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन चूंकि उसकी डिमांड है तो उसको लाने में हमारे एरिया में काफी उसमें एनर्जी और काफी ट्रांसपोर्ट उसमें करना पड़ता है। तो वो भी है, हम कहते हैं ना कि वोकल फॉर लोकल। तो जो इजीली अवेलेबल फूड है हमारे एरिया में, अगर हम उसको प्रेफरेंस पे लाएं तो वो भी एक सस्टेनेबल फूड का स्टाइल है। इसके बाद में जो हमारा फूड के जो वेसल्स हैं, अगर वो भी ऐसे हो जिसके कम से कम वेस्ट उससे निकलता हो, तो चाहे वो हमारे बर्तन है, चाहे जो हमारा पैक फूड हम लाते हैं उसमें बहुत सारा आजकल जंक भी सम्मिलित होता है, तो वो भी सस्टेनेबल लाइफस्टाइल का एक हिस्सा है। तो हम इसको कैसे उस फूड पैटर्न में सम्मिलित करें, तो ये कुछ कुछ एक्शंस है जो फूड से जुड़े हुए हैं।
बिल्कुल। और एक आध पॉइंट जैसे मैं और भी जोड़ूं तो बहुत ही बेसिक, हमारी प्लेट का जो साइज है वो कितना बड़ा है। अगर हम छोटे प्लेट में खा सकते हैं, कैन वी हैव आवर फूड इन अ स्मॉलर प्लेट सो दैट उसको साफ करने में जो डिटर्जेंट, जो पानी हम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं वो हम कम से कम करें। मतलब जितनी चीज की जरूरत है उतनी चीज को हम यूज करें। अगर हमें थोड़ा खाना बनाना है, एक इंसान के लिए, 2 इंसान के लिए बनाना है, तो बड़ी कढ़ाई या बड़ा कुकर यूज करने के बजाय कैन वी यूज स्मॉलर utensils to cook our food or to serve our food। उस तरह के छोटे छोटे इंटरवेंशंस हमें सस्टेनेबल। और मिलेट्स के बारे में भी नरेंद्र जी ने बताया था कि कैसे हम अपने मिलेट्स को और लोकल फूड को यूज करें ताकि हम ट्रांसपोर्टेशन और बाकी एनर्जी का खर्चा, अपने कार्बन फुटप्रिंट्स को हम कम कर सकें। Ritika, any other question?
No other question, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, and Naren sir, for the informative and amazing session for the Bharat Scouts and Guides members. Once again, thank you. Now it's the time for a wonderful journey of peace, in which we have Peace Crew with us from Bihar, Haryana, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, NF Railways, Uttar Pradesh, and Rajasthan.
Oh yes, that was an amazing session. And now, after all, समय का अभाव है पर MOP का प्रभाव है। तो मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा श्री अंग्रेज सिंह जी को राजस्थान स्टेट से कि वे आए और कोशिश करें कि हमें एक झलक 3 मिनट में जरूर दिखा पाएं। लगता है कुछ कारणवश
I promoting MOP and SDG.
Scouting friends all over the world, create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread. Bring the love and live in harmony. Create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Angrej Singh. I am a scout. I am a messenger of peace, district coordinator, Sri Ganganagar, state Rajasthan. हमारे द्वारा श्री गंगानगर जिले में एमओपी की टीम अच्छी वर्क कर रही है, जिसमें पूरी टीम नो पॉवर्टी, जीरो हंगर, गुड हेल्थ एंड वेलबींग, क्वालिटी एजुकेशन और क्लाइमेट चेंज पर अच्छा वर्क कर रही है। और मैं जिला कोऑर्डिनेटर अंग्रेज सिंह एमओपी एंड एसटीजी को प्रमोटिंग कर रहा हूं। इसके साथ लोकल लेवल पर 6 वर्कशॉप और डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पर 1 वर्कशॉप और अदर डिस्ट्रिक्ट दूसरे डिस्ट्रिक्ट पर 1 वर्कशॉप एसटीजी की और एमओपी की लगा चुका हूं, जिसमें जिला लेवल पर 35 मेंबर पार्टिसिपेट थे। और अच्छी टीम हमारी इस फील्ड में अच्छा कार्य कर रही है, जिसके अंतर्गत जो झुग्गी झोपड़ी में छोटे बच्चे रह रहे हैं, जो पढ़ नहीं रहे हैं, लेकिन उसको हम पढ़ाकर उनको सेल्फ डिपेंड बना रहे हैं, ताकि वो अपने परिवार का पालन पोषण कर सके। और क्लाइमेट चेंज में पर्यावरण को स्वच्छ बनाने और पेड़ पौधे लगाने, और जैसे प्लास्टिक का एक बहुत बड़ी चल रही है अपने जैसे स्टेट में, देश में, तो प्लास्टिक के ऊपर हम बच्चों को अभी परसों बच्चों को प्लास्टिक फैक्ट्री की विजिट करवाई, वहाँ पे उनको बताया भी किस तरीके से प्लास्टिक का यूज होता है। और छोटे बच्चों को स्कूल में जाके प्लास्टिक का रीयूज, प्लास्टिक की बोतल को काट कर आप पेन स्टैंड, गुलदस्ता टाइप उस चीजों को यूज करने का
अमेजिंग वर्क अंग्रेज सिंह जी, बहुत शानदार कार्य। तो बढ़ते हैं हम इस एमओपी के प्रभाव की ओर सीधा वेस्ट बंगाल। तो मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा राहुल रुंगता जी को।
Good evening, one and all present here. Myself Rahul. I'm a scout. I'm a messenger of peace. As you all know, West Bengal do lots of work. So we have already started our IDP celebration from the first week of this September. So here is where West Bengal begins. The first event was started with 10th September with a run for peace, where 87 scouts and guides, rover and rangers participated for the Peaceathon under the leadership of MOP local coordinator.
আজকে যে আমরা করছি এটা মানে ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ডে অফ পিস 21 সেপ্টেম্বরে আছে, তো ওটার জন্য আমরা সারা মাস ধরে কিছু না কিছু পিসের অ্যাক্টিভিটি করতে থাকবো।
There you can see some small photographs of this event. Then the next event is All Faith Fair. Almost 200 Cub, Bulbul, Scout Guide, Rover Rangers along with adult leaders has participated in this All Faith Fair. The specialty of this program is that not only guardian has joined the program, but they have participated in the All Faith Fair. This is done by Howrah District Association, Uluberia Local Association. Next, we have a cycle rally done by Annapurna Scout Guide Group of Howrah District Association on 17th September 2023, spreading the message of peace. A small glimpse of it. Next, we have a program of tree plantation on 17th September. It was done by Don Bosco Mirpara Scout Group. Of total 16 scout participants planted 40 saplings in total. A small view of it. Next, we have a cycle rally again done by Suryotoron Scout Guide Group of Howrah District Association, where 12 participants took part. Next, we have handicraft quiz and extempore competition done by Sirampur Uttarpara Local Association. The handicraft competition was for Cub Bulbul, quiz competition was for Scouts and Guides, and extempore lecture competition was for Rovers and Rangers. It was organized on 17th September. The theme of this competition was peace. Some glimpses of this program. As you all know, the football is one of the biggest rivalry game. So West Bengal has thought of doing a football tournament for a peace, football for peace, where 6 district associations had participated, like Howrah, Hooghly, Purbo Bardhaman, Kolkata, North and South Chobis Pargana. This program was sponsored by V-Guard Foundation, one of the eminent manufacturer of electrical appliances. Some glimpse of this program. It was done under the banner of MOP. Next, yesterday we did a sanitary pad distribution in a new group just opened yesterday. Bharat Academy and Science Guide Group has distributed sanitary pads in a newly opened group, Bagnans Girl High School, Uluberia. This was done by an Howrah District Association and Uluberia Local Association. Some glimpse of it. You can see the group opening forms were, the certificates was being handing over to the group yesterday itself. And many more Cub, Bulbul, Scout Guide, Rover Rangers, adult leaders all over West Bengal took pledge on the International Day of Peace. And all total we have covered 7 SDGs, SDG 3, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, climate action, life on land, partnership for the goals, peace, justice, and strong institution. These 7 SDGs we have covered total till now. And we have many more to go till 2nd of October. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow, amazing. And that football, peace football की kick लगाते हैं और सीधा पहुंचते हैं छत्तीसगढ़. So I would like to request Pushpraj to show us the MOP work.
A very good evening to everyone. Sadar Vande Matram. My name is Pushparaj Singh Thakur. I am from Chhattisgarh state. I am a scout and I am a messenger of peace. सबसे पहले मैं आप सभी को इंटरनेशनल पीस डे की बहुत सारी बधाई देता हूं। जैसा कि आप सभी को पता है कि भारत स्काउट्स एंड गाइड पिछले कई वर्षों से ग्लोबल पीस के लिए बहुत सारे वर्क करते आ रहे हैं। उसी के एक छोटी सी इकाई के रूप में हमारे स्टेट ने भी इंटरनेशनल पीस डे को और भी बढ़िया तरीके से सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए बहुत से पीस और सेवा के कार्य किए, जिन्हें मैं आपको एक वीडियो के माध्यम से दिखाना चाहता हूँ। आई रिक्वेस्ट टू IT टीम।
Friends all over the world, create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. Love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. the world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace, respecting the difference and diversity.
वाह वाह वाह, अमेजिंग पुष्पराज जी। आपके ये उड़ान प्रोजेक्ट के साथ हमारे एमओपी के कबूतर ने वहां पानी पी लिया है और सीधा पहुंचने जा रहा है अब अपनी नेक्स्ट उड़ान भरते हुए बख्शीश जी के पास, सीधा हरियाणा।
आप सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं बख्शीश चंद, ग्रुप लीडर विश्व ओपन ग्रुप कैथल हरियाणा से। मैं पिछले 35 साल से स्काउटिंग से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ। मैं कपड़े का व्यवसाय करता हूँ, उसमें से कुछ समय निकालकर स्काउटिंग को देता हूँ। हमारा ग्रुप सतत विकास लक्ष्य संख्या नंबर 3 उत्तम स्वास्थ्य और खुशहाली के लिए कार्य कर रहा है। इसके लिए हम पिछले 45 माह से अपने शहर के स्लम एरिया की 250 के लगभग जरूरतमंद लड़कियों को निःशुल्क सैनिटरी नैपकिन प्रदान करते हैं तथा मासिक धर्म के समय आने वाली परेशानियों का समाधान भी करते हैं। इस अभियान को हमने नाम दिया है स्वस्थ बालिका स्वस्थ भारत। इसके साथ साथ हम विभिन्न समय पर विभिन्न सामाजिक समस्याओं तथा विभिन्न सतत विकास लक्ष्यों जैसे लैंगिक समानता, स्वच्छता, जल संरक्षण, शिक्षा आदि के बारे में भी विभिन्न माध्यमों से जागरूक करते रहते हैं। ये सभी कार्य हम झांसी ओपन ग्रुप तथा इंडियन स्काउट एंड गाइड फेलोशिप के सहयोग से करते हैं। अब मैं अपने आईटी सेल से निवेदन करता हूं, कृपया हमारे इन सभी कार्यों को।
सभी को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं बख्शीश चंद, ग्रुप लीडर विश्व ओपन हरियाणा से। हमारा ग्रुप सतत विकास लक्ष्य संख्या 3 उत्तम स्वास्थ्य और खुशहाली पर कार्य कर रहा है, जिसके अंतर्गत हम पिछले 45 माह से अपने शहर के स्लम एरिया की 250 के लगभग लड़कियों को निःशुल्क सैनिटरी नैपकिन प्रदान कर रहे हैं। हमने इस अभियान को नाम दिया है स्वस्थ बालिका स्वस्थ भारत। यह सेवा कार्य हम झांसी ओपन ग्रुप तथा इंडियन स्काउट एंड गाइड फेलोशिप के सहयोग से कर रहे हैं। आइए देखें हमारे इस अभियान की कुछ झलकियां।
Wow, amazing. That was very deep. Swasth Balika, Swasth Bharat. No doubt. Thank you very much, Bakshish sir. for this wonderful presentation. Now, I would like to request Pubali from the NF Railway.
Hi, I am Pubali Basu from NF Railway. I am District Coordinator of NGP District Association. We believe that a helping hand can be a ray of sunshine of cloudy world. On this belief, we follow all of the SDG of MOP. Here's a glimpse of our activities according to SDG. Please show my presentation. Thank you.
Scouting friends all over the world. Create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. Bring the love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. Start to change the world today. It's never too late, no matter where you are. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. Bring the love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts.
Amazing, amazing, Pubali. That was really amazing. हमारा पूरा शांति के कबूतर को मजा आ गया उड़ान भरकर, लेकिन अब समय है एनएफ रेलवे में बैठकर सीधा बिहार की ओर प्रस्थान करने का। और हम बुलाना चाहेंगे आलोक सर को कि वे आए और पीसफुल जर्नी में थोड़ी भागीदारी दिखाएं।
नमस्कार, शुभ संध्या। आप सभी को मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस दिवस से आयोजित यह कार्यक्रम में स्वागत है बिहार की पावन धरती से। हम सभी बिहार में जीरो हंगर, सर्विस टू मैन, क्लाइमेट चेंज, सोशल वर्क और लैंड टू लाइफ इत्यादि बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर रहे हैं, जिसमें से हम समय के अभाव में भी कुछ प्रस्तुति आपके सामने रखना चाहेंगे। ITDM से रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे हमारे वीडियो को प्ले करें।
Scouting friends all over the world. Create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. Love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. Start to change the world today. It's never too late, no matter where you are. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. Bring the love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts.
Amazing, Alok sir, amazing. That was really appreciable. What a great services you guys have rendered. Amazing. तो चलिए, अब हमारी उड़ान की बात है, तो अब चलते हैं हम यूपी की ओर और इसके बाद वापस लौटेंगे हमारे अपने दिल्ली में। तो मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा गुंजन सर को। लगता है उड़ान में कोई बाधा हो गई है। शायद हमारे शांति कबूतर को और एक्टिविटीज दिखाई दे रही हैं। ओहो,
Scouting friends all over the world. Create a bridge in the world to live in peace. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. Love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity.
अमेजिंग एंड व्हाट अ पीसफुल जर्नी। मुझे अभी अभी मेरे शांति कबूतर ने बताया है कि वो दिल्ली पहुंच गया है। रितिका जी किधर हैं आप? दिल्ली आ गया है हमारा शांति कबूतर, कहाँ हैं आप?
शांति का उड़ान हमारा यहाँ पे पहुंच गया है। आई थिंक हमें सबको शुक्रिया करना चाहिए कि वो हमारे समाज के लिए इतना काम करे। तो थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर योर पीसफुल जर्नी। Now it's the time to call our dynamic leader of the Bharat Scouts and Guides, Madam Darshana Pavaskar, Joint Director of Guides, Program and Training for the closing ceremony. Now the virtual stage is yours, ma'am.
Thank you, Ritika. Thank you, Ritika. So wonderfully supporting all the elements of message of these and celebration. I would like to express my gratitude to Chief Guest, Dr. Prabhat Kumarji, IAS Chief Commissioner, who set the tone for the webinar today, and Narendra Singh Chauhanji, who is the WASH Officer at UNICEF, for bringing in all the aspects of mission life and what children can do. And Monica Moria, ma'am, the Social and Behavioral Change Officer at UNICEF. Thank you for bringing all the aspects together, at the same time enlightening our young change makers. And the last were the amazing videos, क्योंकि BSG इतना बड़ा है, नेटवर्क इतना बड़ा है, फिर भी बहुत सारे पॉकेट्स में बहुत सारा काम चल रहा है और वो सारा हमने देख लिया यहाँ पर इस उड़ान के जरिए। Very nice. A big thank you to all the dedicated BSG change makers who made an effort of bringing this change at the community level. Your videos were very inspiring. बहुत ही इंस्पायरिंग है और मेरे ख्याल से 143 कुछ मेंबर्स हैं मुझे नेक्स्ट टाइम चाहिए कि 143 वीडियोस आए और हमें सिर्फ वीडियोस देखने के लिए शेयर बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस हमारे लिए एक अलग से वेबिनार ही हमें करना पड़े, या फिर ये सारी वीडियोस हमको इकट्ठा करके यूट्यूब में डालना पड़ेगा। ऐसे कुछ करना है हमारे बच्चों को, ताकि इतना सारा काम जो हम कर रहे हैं वो सारा है काम सामने दिखाई दे हमारे गवर्नमेंट को एज वेल एज वी एज कम्युनिटी। आज का जो वेबिनार था वो बहुत ही अच्छा था, एंड रोल ऑफ यंग पीपल इन क्लाइमेट चेंज। सो लेट अस स्टार्ट अबाउट क्लाइमेट चेंज। एसडीजी के पहले इट वाज कॉल्ड एज एमडीजी, और एमडीजी एज ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस एट द यूएन लेवल we did not achieve it. We were failures, to be very frank. उसके बाद में एमडीजीज को चेंज होके एमडीजीज वर मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल, उसको चेंज होके वी केम एंड उसी गोल्स को थोड़ा सा और कंप्रेस करके अलग थोड़ा सा इधर उधर करके वी मेड इट एज एसडीजीज। एसडीजीज जो आए they were initiated in 2015 and the completion date for SDGs 2030. 2030 में हमको as citizens of the global world, we have to achieve all the goals with targets and everything by 2030. लेकिन when we sit today, we are almost halfway. अगर halfway देखते हैं 2022 को we achieved the halfway mark for SDG achievement. But जो हमको अचीव करना था, whatever things that we had to tick, और कि हाँ ये तो हो गया, ये तो हो गया, ये तो हो गया, ये तो हो गया. So we as an organization, we as global partners, हमें ये पता चला, the reflection was, the evaluation was that we have not achieved even the halfway mark of SDG. So क्या हम 2030 में ये कहना चाहते हैं कि we again failed ourselves? MDG से SDG हो गए, SDG भी हम फेल हो गए. This is a question that we have to ask ourselves. We are doing a lot of work. We are doing a lot of work into small pockets and pieces. But are we really making that difference, that bigger change? Are we going towards the goal of SDG 2030? This is what we have to decide, or we have to gauge ourselves as an organization, as global citizens. Further, the role of young people, very nicely, Monica ma'am set you into the groups, and the young boys, young change makers who spoke, that was Adarsh, and then Sahaj, then Sharmin spoke. These are all the young minds which are coming. You must have also heard Modi ji speaking about India is referred as the youngest country. Yes, we are the youngest country, and we will be youngest for the next 25-26 years, because हमारा जो youth है, youth is the age of 15 to 34. वो youth का age है, वो बहुत बड़े नंबर पर है हमारा youth. तो हमारा सारा जो capital अभी हो रहा है वो youth के ऊपर हो रहा है. And certainly all these members who are present here, these change makers we call you, you are certainly going to create that impact, achieve that SDG goals, create that peace only with your all these small bits and pieces of action which happen around. I really request you to log in your service hours. If you heard Prabhat ji जब उन्होंने बोला कि इतने service hours हमारे BSG या फिर इंडिया के मेंबर्स ने रजिस्टर किए हैं scout.org पर. Certainly, अगर हम ग्लोबल प्लेटफॉर्म पर देखें, हम फिर भी बहुत पीछे हैं. तो अगर हमको आगे बढ़ना है तो हर एक चीज जो भी आप करते हो कम्युनिटी में, प्लीज रजिस्टर योर सर्विस अवर्स ऑन scout.org. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. उसके साथ में ये जो एक्टिविटीज आप कर रहे हो उसका रिपोर्ट डालकर आप हमारा जो PRO सेक्शन है उसमें भेजें, ताकि ये हम कंपाइल होकर बताएं कि BSG एज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वी आर डूइंग सो मेनी थिंग्स. हमारे जो बच्चे छोटे छोटे बच्चे हैं अलग अलग जगह पर बहुत सारी चीजें कर रहे हैं, वो सारे इकट्ठा करके वी कैन not taking much of your time, yes, because it's already late, and we learned so many things with this webinar. I really request you to put in all your efforts and all your actions, all your thoughts into putting up your actions against climate change and to create that small little impact into this. Let us remember that the power of effective change lies within each one of you. जो भी चेंज आपको करना है वो आपके पास ही है और आप ही शुरुआत कर सकते हो. So I would like to thank everyone and thank you for being on this path to embark for a brighter India, for a greener future for our planet. Thank you for participating and let's embark on this journey for climate change. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It was so much inspiring by listening your words, and yes, a true source for inspiration. Thank you very much, ma'am. So guys, signing off for today. Ritik and Ritika will meet you tomorrow, and we would like to hand over this virtual platform to Alok Ranjan sir.
थैंक यू ऋतिक एंड रितिका. मुझे आशा ही नहीं पूरा विश्वास है कि आज हमारे वेबिनार में जुड़े हुए सभी पार्टिसिपेंट, यूट्यूब पे जुड़े हुए सभी पार्टिसिपेंट आज बहुत ही अपने आप को कुछ अलग महसूस कर रहे होंगे. मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस डे के इस अवसर पे हम आगे बढ़ने के पहले आपको बताना चाहते हैं कि कल हमारे लिए क्या है. जी हाँ दोस्तों, कल भी आपके लिए बहुत कुछ है और कल है हमारा जिसके लिए हम 2 दिन से लगे हुए हैं, मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस दिवस. जी हाँ दी, मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस डे कल हम सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं. उसमें बहुत कुछ कल खास है. आइए हम कुछ हाईलाइट आपको बताते हैं क्या है कल. जी हाँ दोस्तों, कल प्रोग्राम मिस नहीं कीजिएगा, इसलिए जरूर आप जुड़िएगा ठीक 3:50 में. जी हाँ, ठीक आपने सुना, 3:50 में जरूर जुड़े, क्योंकि वेबिनार में संख्या जैसे जैसे है आपका एंट्री जल्दी जल्दी होगा. वेबिनार आपका 4 बजे नेट चालू हो जाएगा, जिसमें हमारे 4 बजे हमारे अतिथियों का आगमन होगा. सर 1 से हमारा प्रोग्राम एज यूजुअल सैल्यूट फिर प्रार्थना चालू होगा. 4:03 पे हमारे अतिथि जो स्वागत भाषण के लिए आएंगे हमारे साथ होंगे श्री अमर बी छेत्री सर, ज्वाइंट डायरेक्टर ऑफ स्काउट प्रोग्राम एंड ट्रेनिंग. उनके हम आशीर्वचनों के बाद प्रोग्राम का विधिवत प्रारंभ करेंगे. अतिथि का आशीर्वचन साथ साथ हम जस्ट राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर जो हमारा पीस का एक्शन होता है, हम जो विभिन्न क्षेत्रों में काम कर रहे हैं, उनके शॉर्ट वीडियो आपके सामने प्रस्तुत किए जाएंगे. फिर हमारे जो भी अन्य अतिथि आए रहेंगे, उनका अपना अपना एक छोटा छोटा हमारे लिए आशीर्वचन और मैसेंजर पीस डे पे संदेश होगा. फिर 4:35 में हमारा लाइव इंटरव्यू होगा. जी हाँ दोस्तों, इसे आप देखना और सुनना ना भूले. लाइव इंटरव्यू BSG का जो मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस डे पे होगा. ठीक उसके बाद फिर हमारा होगा जो नेशनल लेवल पे पीस का एक्शन समेकित वीडियो है, वो हम आपके साथ प्रस्तुत करेंगे. 5 बजे हमारा स्काउट गाइड का बुलबुल अपने पीस डे पे अपनी विचार को प्रस्तुत करेंगे. जी हाँ दोस्तों, इसे भी देखना ना भूलेंगे. मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस डे पे स्काउट गाइड का बुलबुल का अपना एक विचार, जो वो क्या चाहते हैं और या उनके मन में मैसेंजर ऑफ पीस डे का क्या एक भाव प्रस्तुत है. फिर हमारा 5:15 में कुछ सेलेक्टेड सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम होगा जिसे हम प्रस्तुत करेंगे. और अंत में हमारा क्लोजिंग रिमार्क्स हमारे डायरेक्टर सर BSG श्री राजकुमार कौशिक सर का होगा. और फिर वोट ऑफ थैंक्स के साथ हम कल अपने कार्यक्रम को अंतिम पावदान तक ले चलेंगे. जी हाँ दोस्तों, तो ये थी कुछ झलकियां जो हमारे कई कार्यक्रम की विशेष है. और हम अब कार्यक्रम के अंतिम पावदान पे हैं और चलते हैं आज के इस कार्यक्रम में जुड़े हुए आप सभी प्रतिभागियों के लिए. आदरणीय हमारे असिस्टेंट डायरेक्टर सर श्री अनिलेंद्र शर्मा सर के पास, जो कि सहायक निदेशक है नॉर्थ ईस्ट और नॉर्दर्न रीजन के, उन्हें हम इनवाइट करना चाहते हैं, बुलाना चाहते हैं आज के इस वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म पर वोट ऑफ थैंक्स के लिए. से अनिलेंद्र सर.
थैंक यू आलोक जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच. वोट ऑफ थैंक्स के पहले मैं देख रहा हूँ सहज है हमारा जो बहुत यंग पार्टिसिपेंट, उन्होंने बहुत बार हाथ खड़ा कर रहे हैं। रेजिंग हैंड सहज, कैन यू से, क्या आपको बोलना है कुछ?
एक्सक्यूज मी सर, वो जो आप वीडियोस वाली सेरेमनी कर रहे थे अभी,
हाँ जी
सर उसमें हम कैसे पार्ट ले सकते हैं? हमें अगर अपने स्कूल को रिप्रेजेंट करना है तो।
आपको स्कूल को करना है तो हमने एक गूगल फॉर्म दिया था हमारे सर्कुलर नंबर 163 के साथ। वो फॉर्म में हमने ऑप्शन दिया था कि आप जो एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ पीस में, उसको आप दर्ज कराइए। You have to register, you have to upload a short video. On the basis of that video, we are going to select. Okay. So next year or next other programs, when Google Form will come, see the circular and participate. You are most welcome to present your school. Yeah. Thank you. Happy?
Yes, sir.
So now, as Alokji request me to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of National Headquarters of Bharat Scout and Guide. Most honorable chief guest of this evening, Dr. Prabhat Kumar, IAS retired, State Chief Commissioner of Uttar Pradesh State. Respected our esteemed resource speaker from UNICEF, Mrs. Monica Moria and Mr. Narendra Singh Sohan. Honorable Director of Bharat Scout and Guide, and all the NSQ professional, participants and viewers of this webinar. Today's specialist webinar dedicated to climate action. By polluting the ocean, not mitigating carbon dioxide emission and destroying our biodiversity, we are killing our planet. Let us face it. There is no planet B. I repeat, there is no planet B. So this is the high time to think everyone what we are doing, how we can get a sustainable world for our future generation. First and foremost, we thank the Lord Almighty who has designed and refreshed our soul with a sweet stream of blessings. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine job into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of our Chief National Commissioner of Bharat Scout and Guide and President of Bharat Scout and Guide to take place on record our hearty thanks to Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Prabhat Kumar, IAS retired, State Chief Commissioner Uttar Pradesh State Bharat Scout and Guide, and former Chairman Uttar Pradesh Public Service Commission. Thank you, sir. We are greatly encouraged by your gracious presence and immensely benefited by your inspiring words. The National Headquarters of Bharat Scout and Guide, India is really grateful to UNICEF for assigning the resource speaker like Ma'am Monica Moria and Sir Narendra Singh Sohan, who is very effective speaker. We are really thankful to both of you. We feel proud and honored to spell out our thanks and share our gratitude to all the distinguished dignitaries present in this webinar from National Headquarters and State Headquarters of various states of Bharat Scout and Guide. We express our deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Director, Dr. Rajkumar Kaushik sir, and all the professionals of National Headquarters for organizing this very important webinar during International Day of Peace 2023. We also express sincere thanks to our Joint Director Guides, Madam Darshana Pavaskar, and our Deputy Director Boy Program, Sri Arup Sarkarji, for their valuable time spare in the meeting today. We're really thankful to you. We also extend our hearty thanks to our Joint Director of Scouts, who is the backbone of this webinar, and he's the National Coordinator for Messenger of Peace. Under his guidance, we are all working. We thank you, sir, for your guidance. All the presenters, congratulations to you. You are really doing great. Continue your journey to create a better world, a sustainable world. Thanks to Master of Ceremonies today, they insures Alok Ranjan ji, Ritika ma'am, who is the chair of National Youth Committee, Mr. Ritik Sharma, very energetic Master of Ceremony. So thank you. And all the team members who are the backbone of this event. Thank you to each one of you. You have done a great job. Thank you all the viewers in Zoom as well as in YouTube for your energetic and enthusiastic participation. Your every action motivates us to work more. Also, we extend our sincere thanks to all the states for their support. I especially thank all the people who have worked for this technical support, our IT team. They are working day and night so we can spare this 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Finally, thank you, whole team. You are doing your best, make the webinar useful for all BSC members. I wish all of you happy International Day of Peace. Tomorrow, we want to see you here in the webinar. Also, we want to see your action step towards peace, to create a better world in your place. See you tomorrow. With this, I would like to stop here. Thank you. Apology for extra time we take, 45 minutes. It is very difficult. I know that it is really difficult, and or more than 50% participants, they left the Zoom meeting because continuously watching the meeting or listening, it is not easy job. So once again, thank you one and all. And we want to see you tomorrow at the time 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock, where we expecting guests from our international body, WORKS and OZO, and also from Bharat Scout and Guide. Thank you one and all.